For a millennium, high in the snowy mountains of Ando Prime, the Order of the Daibendu monks had attended a massive edifice they called the Thoyor. The monks knew the Thoyor was not of their world, yet within its sealed structure, they sensed something greater, a mystery waiting to be revealed. And so the Daibendu waited. They contemplated and meditated and listened with their minds and hearts, as well as their senses. Then, one day, the Thoyor spoke to them. They heard the call in their hearts, in their minds, not with words, yet as a voice, heard in stillness when all was in balance. There were no questions among the Daibendu. This was their moment. This was the moment for which all their training had prepared them. This was the fulfillment of prophecy. So the Daibendu entered the Thoyor following that prophecy, and found revelation. Seven other Thoyor repeated the pattern throughout the galaxy. On Kashyyyk, Wookiee warriors defending the Mystic Pyramid heard the call as well, and found peace. On Dathomir, shamans and seers encountered the Thoyor in dreams and visions. It sang to them. They followed the song and found harmony. On Ryloth, Twi'lek philosophers, debating the source of the mystical energy they felt surrounding them, heard the call of the Thoyor, and left the safety of their caves to venture deep into the desert. By nothing more than instinct, they knew the answers they sought lay within. They entered the Thoyor and found enlightenment. On Manan, Selkath scholars and scientists paused in their studies as the doors of the great Thoyor opened. They entered and found wisdom. The 8 Thoyor visited many worlds, gathering other sentients who heard the call, then sped towards the center of the galaxy. Within the deep core where dark matter causes stars to collide and space can warp in the blink of an eye, the Thoyor navigated the twisted paths between black holes and stars, arriving at their final destination, the planet Tython, where the 8 ships gathered around a 9th, the largest of the Thoyor, and the planet itself heralded their arrival with great storms and lightning. On this world, the travelers felt an energy surround them. The same mystical, primal energy, the same force, that had first called them to the Thoyor. On that day, 8 civilizations became as one in the Force. Observing the world around them, they saw 2 moons in one sky, Light Ashla and Dark Bogan, and they understood the dual aspects to the Force, light and dark. The light defined the dark as the dark did the light. When balance was not maintained, Tython reacted with severe storms and earthquakes. And so the travelers defined themselves, ever seeking a balance. They became the Jedi, a Daibendu term meaning mystic center. Only through the harmony of balance could the Jedi maintain a peaceful world. From youngling to apprentice, from journeyer to ranger, and finally to master, the Jedi grew, passing from one temple to another, seeking knowledge, seeking balance in their force, their creed a message of peace. There is no ignorance, there is knowledge. There is no fear, there is power. I am the heart of the Force. I am the revealing fire of light. I am the mystery of darkness. In balance with chaos and harmony, immortal in the Force. But balance is a delicate thing, and even the smallest tip of the scale disrupts it. A millennium after the Force brought together the people of the galaxy unto itself, it sought to tear them apart. It was soon discovered that not all those born to the Jedi could touch the Force, and on Tython, that was a death sentence. Even the Jedi could not always protect them. So, in the second millennium, a migration took place. The Tythons who were not Jedi left Tython, going first to its moons, Ashla and Bogan, and from there outward, to populate the other worlds in the system. It was a time of great sorrow, but of terrible necessity. Families were sundered, and in many cases, the wounds never healed. Slowly, the estranged children of the Jedi grew to resent their parents, and over generations, this hate developed into a thirst for revenge. Queen Hidayah, a descendant of the original Jedi, and the Queen of Shikakwa, was one such figure. In her pride, she would not be subject to the Jedi or the will of the Force. She would destroy their sacred balance, and her will alone would be supreme. So born was the Despot War, the first of many conflicts that would ravage the Tython system, and challenge the Jedi Order in ways they could never have imagined.